We have another video request from Diclonius Games. If I said your name right, I apologize if I did not. Again, don't forget, if you want to send me a video request, don't put it down in the comments below. Personal message me, whatever it is you would like to hear me speak about, and I will consider it. Anywho, his other video request was for my favorite or my top exclusives for this generation of gaming. Now, when it comes down to Xbox One, there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot on this list. PS4 has a few more entries though, but we're going to go over the games that I think are the best so far in this generation of gaming. As I wear my very tight on me Uncharted 4 shirt because it's a size too small, and yeah, it's just really tight on me, like uncomfortably tight on me. Anywho, I got me a small stack of games here, and I'm going to talk about them because I think they're some of the best stuff this generation. So we're going to start off with the Xbox One because, let's be honest, just get it out of the way. First and foremost, Ori and the Blind Forest. I had an entire discussion video talking about this, and in the future I want to talk some more about it because Ori and the Blind Forest is just a fantastic side-scrolling Castlevania, Metroidvania style game. It is a wonderful experience. If you have an Xbox One and you have yet to play Ori and the Blind Forest, you're really missing out. I can't help but recommend this game enough. It's fantastic. From the world that you explore, to the story, to the gut-wrenching, absolute, just, it breaks you down emotionally moments. It's just beautiful from beginning to end. The art style is fantastic. The story is mesmerizing. The soundtrack is whimsical. The gameplay is hard as balls. It will kick your ass. Believe you me, I died about 200 something times. But it's a great game. And I would say it's one of the best exclusives I've played so far. Not necessarily completely exclusive, you can get it on PC, but you know what I mean. Speaking of another game that you can get on PC, Gears of War 4. I've yet to do an actual discussion video on Gears of War. It's coming. But 4 is a great entry. This is how you do a continuation of a saga, 343, not that Halo 4 garbage. This right here is a great game. A completely new cast of characters, a sort of newish threat, a return of old enemies, amazing new mechanics introduced into the game, what with the crazy storms and the lightning and all the different wind effects. It's just a really good time. Not to mention split screen co-op. Yeah, 343, split screen co-op. Real hard to do, huh? I love Gears of War 4, and I think it's an excellent addition to your library if you have an Xbox One. If you do have an Xbox One and you've yet to play Gears of War 4, I can't recommend getting it highly enough. It also comes with the first 4 games just right there on a download code. If you buy it new, you can get Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and Judgment. And you can have a lot of fun with the entire franchise. Great game, great package, great deal. Get it if you haven't. Now we're moving on to the PS4 because there's a little bit more to talk about on PS4. This game here was sent to me a while back by one of my subscribers, and I still think it's a great pick-your-own-adventure style thriller, and that is Until Dawn. You can only get Until Dawn on the PlayStation 4, and I think it's very much worth your time. If you enjoy games like Telltale's The Walking Dead or Life is Strange or any of these games that let you pick your own style of adventure, you'll enjoy Until Dawn a lot. It's got a lot of potential, it's got great characters, it's got some scary moments, and it has a few twists that I didn't see coming. When it comes down to it, I hope to see a lot more of this style of games from these developers. Until Dawn is a great ride from beginning to end. If you haven't played it, I really recommend you check it out because I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I still need to go back through it because I wasn't able to save everybody and I need to be able to get that trophy. But yeah, Until Dawn, great game. Now, in the last video I talked about game series I used to hate that I now love, and this one right here is no exception. Infamous Second Son is a great freaking game. I was already excited about Infamous 2, and when I played this one I didn't know what to expect. A new cast of characters, new powers, new areas to explore, new things to do. It is a great addition to the franchise. I've never had so much fun just running around a city and doing all the little side quests and fetch quests in order to get the map filled out and to get the power upgrades that I needed. It was a lot of fun. Not to mention, I really dig this new character. Him and his brother have excellent banter. There's a great story. There's a lot of other interesting characters to interact with. The villain herself gives you motivation and reason to hate her on at least 2 different occasions. I don't want to spoil that if you haven't seen my Infamous video. When it comes down to it, Infamous Second Son is a great addition to the PS4 library, and I really hope to see more Infamous. Hopefully with this guy, because I really like this new character, and I want to see him in some more adventures. I want to see where he goes and how he grows. Being able to get the powers of other conduits is a really interesting thing. Hell, if Cole McGrath is still somewhere out there, I hope to run into him again as well. Ah, yes. The game I'm wearing the shirt of, but you probably can't see it and my tits are too big in this shirt anyways. Uncharted 4. Now, I stand by the idea and the fact that my favorite Uncharted will forever be 2. But Uncharted 4 is a mesmerizing experience on the PlayStation 4. Playing through this game, I witnessed some of the most breathtaking sequences, engaged in some of the most harrowing gunfights, had some of the most intense climbing sections, and I got a pretty damn good story with some amazing voice talent, facial capture talent, orchestral music, and beautiful graphics I've ever seen. The PS4 was definitely pushed to its limits with this game, and considering that this was an early on title, I can only imagine what else there might be in store for the PS4 until Sony gets bored with it and moves on to the PS5. This is a great freaking game. I still think number 2 is the best in the franchise, but if you have a PlayStation 4 and you've yet to endeavor on this adventure, you are missing out entirely. Uncharted 4 is fucking fantastic, and it is the conclusion to Nathan Drake's adventure. No, don't worry, he doesn't die. Go play Uncharted 4 if you haven't played it, because it is worth playing and you will have a great time. As I just throw it down, I'm such a tit. But not least, this final PlayStation 4 exclusive. I have been a big fan of the Souls franchise for a long time, and my initial reaction to the alpha demo was very, very poor. But they fixed a lot of the gameplay, and they crafted an absolutely beautiful Samurai Souls. Neo is a great game. I have a video talking about how fantastic it is. If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. But this is probably one of my favorite exclusives so far in this generation of gaming. It takes everything I love about the Soul series, takes everything I love about the Onimusha series, and it smashes them together so beautifully. The gameplay is exquisite. Switching between the different styles of combat, switching between different weapons, engaging demons and humans, and having this excellent just ballet of death fighting through the game. The different areas that are infinitely replayable and replayable in co-op with a friend, the bosses, the music. The only thing that was lackluster about this game for me was the story, because I don't like reading and I don't like it when things aren't in English. But everything else about this is absolutely pitch perfect. It's a fantastic game. If you enjoy the Soul series, if you enjoy Bloodborne, you're going to love Neo just as much, because it is just that damn good of a game. I can't help but recommend enough that you check out Neo if you have a PlayStation 4. And I can't help but recommend you buy a copy of it, because I want to see more of this type of stuff from these developers. This again was a request from a subscriber for me to talk about something. Again, if you have a video topic that you would like to suggest, all you have to do is personal message me and we can chit chat about it, or I can let you know whether I'm going to be yay or nay for it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video and you want desperately for some big scary fucking demon from Neo to come bite my head off, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. Take care everybody, and stay tuned for more content.